and also put it on Facebook and send people there. And it can show all the things we are doing, different people, and they can go watch it. And then maybe have something that would call them to the site periodically. Like I watch a webinar every Friday for a piece of software I use. Now I can't see them, but I can hear the guy presenting it, and I can ask questions. And I watch it because the software I have is fairly complex, and it's really great when they do the demos, and I can see how they do it, and I can ask questions. They just did one Sunday. I think it was around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and they'll go for a couple hours answering people's questions. But I think the big thing is if we can create a site, a website, put that up, and then just basically create the history, public access, what happened to public access, and then how can we get people to go there. Now, I was thinking one of the things to do, offer some kind of service, like Asheville has now, but just basically it's basically run by Chamber of Commerce. And in the Chamber of Commerce, they'll just tell you all the good news. You'll never hear any bad news about anything.
Right.
But yeah, something people want to go to. That would be. I think that'd be cool. But again, this is an experiment. We can do anything we want. It doesn't work, switch it.
I got an idea, but I'll talk about it.
That's really cool.
Talk about it off the air.
I think that,
Yeah, right.
that
Get
all
on.
of our minds are really starting to percolate. Like, it's like, I don't think that we should put out, oh yeah, we're going to have a website and this is it, until
Right.
we do have it. And, you know, there again, we're going to go back to that fundraising, the GoFundMe, because in order to have a website, it does cost money, not just for the website, but for the hosting and if we're going to do streaming and things like that.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it's really not that expensive. I'm using Amazon S3. I don't know if Ralph does any of that, and it practically costs us nothing to do that.
Amazon S3?
Yeah, it's called Amazon S3. It's called AWS, Amazon Web Services,
Okay.
and they have their own hosting sites, and I've got some videos up there. And I set it up, load a video, and it played, and I put it on my webpage, and it just stores it up there. And it's so inexpensive. The time that people spend on the site, I mean, it's pennies for thousands and thousands of hits. So
it would also
instead of signing up with an
pay
investor,
to keep it going if we have enough of people that use it. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, I mean, initially it wouldn't cost us anything. I'll have you like getting thousands of hits or so. Well, YouTube never costs you anything. Technically, matter of fact, if it's good, you got millions of people watching it, then they'll give you money to play it. You know, but it's usually something that people will be interested. Like somebody just bought a what do they call it, Instapot. They got thousands and thousands of hits, and anybody has a question about anything, I mean, they got like 30 answers, like quickly. So something comes up, you need an answer, and they all chime in and say what they want to say. And that's pretty cool. But that's great for advertising the bot, because when I went in there, I knew nothing about the device. And just by watching people use it, set it up, and cook things in it, it was like, wow, this is really cool. Hey, Ralph.
Hey, on YouTube, I've got over 500 videos on my channel, and I monetized them. And you can pick the one you monetize.
Yeah.
They show ads, but it's a revenue stream coming in every month. So
Yeah.
that was one thing URTV didn't have, was revenue,
Right.
other than a few memberships occasionally.
So
Yeah.
that the revenue would go into the nonprofit in order to keep it going.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying is it's important to get the YouTube channel up front, because then you have a place to put on videos about starting up URTV, but also videos for other people, so you start growing it and get regular programming going, and regular programming attracts people, and more people coming in, and more people.
Yeah, we have a photography circle here, and we have a Facebook page, It's called the CSL Photography Circle, and people can put their own stuff up, but you can have it managed too. Somebody puts something up, you don't have to keep it on there, but people can post stuff there. And ours is private. In other words, the only people who can get in is if they have, we get their email address and that kind of stuff, and then they come into our site and see it.
Yeah.
But it's private.
Yeah, have passwords.
So that's pretty cool. And we could do that initially, make it private, and just work it that way, doing what we're doing with Facebook, get a handle on it, and just start like you're doing tonight. I mean, hey, I'm amazed. It's really cool. It's really cool.
Yeah, I like that idea that you had just said about the private passcodes and everything, because in the startup process that we're doing, I don't think that we really want, I mean, it's open to the public. You know, don't get me wrong, it's open to the public, but I know that there were quite a few people who were determined to take down public access the last time.
Yeah, I saw them. Yeah, I met them, and it was just unbelievable. It was almost like a sideshow. I just couldn't believe all the attention we were getting, and no thanks to the paper in Asheville.
Right.
But yeah, I even told one of them, I said, you don't give the other side of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we don't now. Who cares? We don't have to deal with them at all.
Right.
If we provide something that people
Are we
into.
okay? So with what Bob was just talking about, do we want or need the government? Is that what we are all discussing? That we think that it's better for the community if we just go off on our own?
As long as we don't have control by the government. And see,
So the less
we're supposed to
control
be,
we have by the government, the better off we're going to be?
yeah, the people should be controlling the government. The government should not be controlling the people.
Right.
Well, and I feel strongly about that too. Eventually, that's what's going to happen. I think the president we have, Trump, is in the perfect and right place to show us how bad it is and how corrupted it is. So I can see us, and the politicians are really good at using the system. Like Robert Reich, he does a lot of his own videos explaining about the economy or different issues. And I think that's great because he's standing there and he's sketching, and now he's talking, and they're just showing the images and videos that he has. So I think the politicians are getting into it really well. And I just don't see a lot of expense in it. It's just our time. And if you have something you want to show, like I did one on, or any topic like Asheville, talk about Blue Ridge Parkway, that kind of stuff, or anything you want to talk about.
We got to show that there's another woman here.
Well, that's good.
That's me.
Do you remember
Equality
Marsha?
here.
Of course he does.
Yeah, I remember Marcia.
Of course he does.
She's my Facebook friend, so I remember all you guys. Yeah, we're all
How could you
together.
forget?
That's great. Huh?
I said, how could you forget us?
I can't.
Exactly.
Give it time. Give it time. A few more years and you'll forget it. You just might forget everything, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't think people.
Hope not.
Like, another thing is, I don't think people really care about public access, where we came from. I mean, this is like a new start, a new idea, and we probably could do anything we want to do and try different things. So just until you find your niche.
And not have the government control or have the ability to silence us up again.
So my
there's some
camera,
channels on there, Chris.
excuse me,
there's
but
one
this camera here is telling me that I got like 18 minutes on the SD card and 10 minutes of battery life left.
Okay.
Isn't that something though? My cell phone says it's still got 52%.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, one last thing I'm just going to say, and then I'll be quiet. Is that there's a people on there called the Young Turks,
Yeah.
and they talk about, you've probably seen it,
Yeah.
and that's just somebody. That's something we could do. It's so simple. They set up a story, do a green screen, and it looks really professional. But they just come on and talk about what they want to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know how they sponsor themselves, but I occasionally tune in and watch their channel. So
Yeah.
you're going to go all over the world. You won't just be Asheville, buddy. going to go everywhere.
There,
And a lot of people are coming here too.
there's lots of programs like
Moving
that.
here.
Lots of programs like
Yeah.
that.
So if we find somebody out there who wants a tax write-off and they want to donate a building, a room, whatever, that we
That's
can get
possible.
this started. I mean, maybe they can give us a lease and, give us 6 months, a year in order to start paying or whatever.
Okay.
I would tend to think, it's so inexpensive to put up a site
Yeah.
like we're doing right now tonight. I mean, how much did it cost us to do this? How
Just
much out
time.
of pocket did
Just
we
So
time.
we
do?
don't
None.
need a building, we can do it virtually.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we do it
But
virtually.
the equipment, see, that's another one of those nice things with the media center was the equipment for people who don't have
Yeah, for editing purposes.
toys.
Depends on, it all depends on what you're trying to do.
Right, right.
but-
And I
Yeah.
think that's a big part
Yeah.
of is having the
But-
equipment that people
Yeah,
can use.
But again, to get started.
Well, the other
we
thing
just
is
need
too,
a
like we all
YouTube
pretty
channel.
much everybody has an iPhone today too.
Yeah.
No,
Lots
I
of
don't.
people
I don't
can
have
edit
one.
your video
Don't
for
want
you.
one.
You don't have one? Oh my
Right.
God.
I have Android, and that's what I like.
Oh, what's Android? That's still a smartphone.
Yeah,
But
you just mean a smartphone.
A smart ass phone, what are you talking about?
I'm kind of excited. You guys got me all inspired here. I think that would really be cool.
Okay.
It's always 10% inspiration, 9%.
Well, I think another big key here is just people coming together
Yeah.
instead of being isolated.
Right.
Because this technology has somewhat caused people, like Facebook has caused a lot of people to maybe be in touch in a texting world, but not
Right.
not together like they used to be or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
well, like tonight,
plus and
like
minuses.
the first,
yeah,
yeah, I agree with you totally. This is like kind of like the first night of something
Yeah.
where we want to take it.
hmm
So, and it could be totally different, anything we want to do, but maybe find something that people would tune in to see what's going on. Like, especially Ashburn, there's a lot of people that want to live here. My son-in-law, he's into real estate. We've got a lot of people coming up here. I noticed the traffic's picked up. And
Big
this
time.
is the go-to spot.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
This has been a quick look at the first meeting of reestablishing URTV.
Well, anyway, this for me.
Reporting.
Yeah.
I'm running out SD card.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing that soon. also.
Everybody's running
Yeah.
out.
But anyway, I'm running out of SD cards, but I'm running into a lot of ideas popping up in my head.
Yeah.
And we can discuss these things with each other. And I'm sure
write them down.
if there's anybody watching out there that they have some cool ideas, they think anyway, even if they think they're dumb ideas, whatever. Anyway, I'm willing to hear them.
Yeah.
Just send us comments or whatever. And
Yeah.
And Larry.
Well, that's how public access started too.
Yeah, Larry, you're streaming on what? On
Okay.
on the community media center. Is that the?
Larry over there,
Just
he's on
my
Facebook.
site.
Oh, you're just on
on
your
mine.
Facebook page.
He's streaming on his page.
Okay.
But he's friends with like everybody.
Yeah, but he can
Okay.
share. He can go ahead and share that with whoever he wants. The
Yeah.
public, and
Yeah.
probably is right now.
And then we have the WNC Community Media
Mm-hmm.
Center producers. So I think that for right now, we'll upload what we're doing onto that
Yeah.
site. Isn't that how we all
Yeah. And
were able to connect for
yeah,
this one?
so I'm just recording with this camera, and I will transfer it to a computer,
Yeah.
and then to on a digital format on the web that can be distributed to people.
Yeah.
Put it on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
YouTube is where
Right.
most easy place for me to put
I'll
it.
post on
And then you
YouTube
can make
and
it
then
private
link it
and
on
then just
the,
send out
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Producer site.
but
On
yeah,
the
you can
producer
keep it
site?
private if you so choose.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay,
Well,
so yeah, let's just use the producer site for right now until we get something more concrete of a newer one or whatever. And I guess that, anybody want to meet up next week? Or how about if you check out the Community Media
Yeah.
Center page,
Yeah.
producers page on Facebook?
Okay.
And keep a track of that, or you guys have my email
Yeah.
and you know, send your ideas, suggestions, and let's start getting our community center going,
So,
our community
Well-
connected.
You can have it going immediately with the YouTube channel.
Yep.
There we go.
So I'm gonna,
And other people will want to join in and they will contribute and it will grow.
Right.
I'm gonna suggest that this meeting is officially adjourned.
Do I get a second?
For now? Is it-
I'll second it.
All right, there we go.
That's good. I got just 4 minutes on the battery, so.
And as they say, love you.
The battery rules.
Love you guys
Okay.
too. Yeah, this is great. I'm
All
looking
right.
forward to it.
So, see you later, Bob.
All right. Take care.
See you, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.